Breaking news, Nigerians, you'll be shocked. Primate Ayodele urges the tribunal to order a presidential election rerun. Guys, this is interesting. Let's find out more as we hit the news. But if you're joining us for the first time, you're very much welcome. I sincerely appreciate your presence. Kindly subscribe and please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Thank you. The leader of the Rerun Evangelical Spiritual Church, Primate Elijah Ayodele, has urged the Presidential Election Petition Tribunal to consider a rerun or another presidential election. And in his 2023 edition of Prophecies and Warnings to the Nation, Ayodele said that a rerun or a fresh presidential election would restore the credibility of the Nigeria's electoral system. And yes, he said the present government will frustrate every plan of the election tribunal to make a judgment against this. He said, well, the government, Tinubu's government, will do so many things to see that this tribunal has no place. And, the President Tinubu is ready to see that whatever it takes to keep him in office, he will do it. No matter the charges of fraud in the election, such challenges will be met. And it is only God that can remove Tinubu. As it stands, it is only God that can remove him. I foresee that judges will be compromised on this matter unless God touches their hearts. And no one except God can remove the president from office because he is too desperate to do anything to see that nobody removes him. Now the truth will be known, but the judges will use legal terms to discredit the arguments of the petitioners. The INEC, the Beavers, and the Ivy will all be rubbished. You see, the government of the day will remain and will continue in office. So they would do so well, but there would be consequences that Nigeria will pay for dearly. The actual winner will not be given the mandate to take over the government. Atiku and Obi ought to have merged and claim victory. But if they are not careful and united, it will affect subsequent elections in the country. Primate Ayodele warned that if the tribunal fails to do the needful, then it will affect the image of the judiciary, and the electoral body will no longer be seen as an unbiased empire. However, if the tribunal does not do the needful, then it will affect the image of the tribunal members. The INEC will be seen as a clearinghouse for all manner of election results. Yes, and there will be confusion in the government circles because the judgment will be very clear to all. So the best option will be either to go for a rerun or another election entirely, or leave it the way it is. So my country people, what option best do you think will go or will work for us in this country? What's the best option for us in this country? Do you think that the election should be rerun? And if we actually think that yes, the election should be rerun, we should conduct another election entirely, do you think that Tinubu will agree to that? Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu would never succumb to that, not in any way. The INEC, they would never succumb to that suggestions because earlier on, even before now, there have been so many requests by so many Nigerians that at least the elections should be reconducted. There should be a rerun of the elections. They should conduct another fresh election. But no, to the extent Olusegun Obasanjo had written a letter to the former president, Muhammad Buhari, pleading that, okay, the election should be rerun in areas where they did not hold elections due to some certain reasons that the INEC officials couldn't get to their location, and these rural areas, they don't have, in fact, there was no means that the INEC officials could get to that point. So some areas in Nigeria, I beg your pardon, they couldn't cast their votes some places. But then we got to see that even majority of the polling units we have, it was very, very difficult, before one could get to cast their votes. And then, my country people, at the end of the day, we saw that the result was manipulated. Now, Primate Ayodele said it's either we conduct another fresh election or we leave it the way it is, because as e dey be like this, so na only God na fit remove Tinubu. Shey wetin Asari Dokubo talk na true now. He said, although he did not say it's only God that can remove Tinubu, he said no man, no woman, no spirit, nobody can remove Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. That's what Asari Dokubo said. He said no power under this earth, even in the water, can remove Tinubu as the president. So, my country people, what are your thoughts concerning this? Because Primate Ayodele made it known that Tinubu will try as much as possible to frustrate all the attempts of the petitioners. He will frustrate them, and that's what we are seeing at the tribunal. The tribunal is frustrating the People's Democratic Party and its presidential candidate. The INEC is frustrating the Labour Party. Even the courts, they are still frustrating the petitioners. The All Progressive Congress, they are frustrating the petitioners. Recently, the APC made a statement that there is no need, beating a dead horse. There is no need wiping a dead horse. They are trying to refer to Peter Obi and Atiku Abubakar as a dead horse. So there is no need for them to put effort in this matter, because to the All Progressive Congress, the case has been sealed already. They have already won at the tribunal. So all these ones that the petitioners, they are just parading up and down. They are just wasting their time, because Tinubu has all the Nigerian judges in his pocket. Most of them, in fact, majority have been compromised. So what are the petitioners to do? What will be their fate? So my country people, what are your thoughts concerning this? However, Nigerians have reacted. Well, we already have a government. No more election until after 4 years. Man of God, you are correct. INEC is a clearinghouse for all manner of election, and God will surely punish them. This man has come again. Rerun on what grounds? The cases are before the court. Why not allow them to do their work? So, are you the one to determine the rightful winner? Please, who is this man? Why is he trying to seek public attention? Oga, go and face your church and leave this issue alone. Guys, these are reactions from Nigerians. So, I'm dropping here. Make una come chook mouth for this matter. Kindly share your thoughts in the comment section. Thank you.